$3.64 for a grand total of $3.46. Yes. How's it going? It's Rocky. Welcome to week 51 of our Don't Lose Money Challenge. So we got 1 week left for the year 2021. And before I get started on my analysis for this week, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has been following my journey. We reached the next milestone, which was 600 subscribers, so I'm quite happy with that. I put a goal of reaching 500 before the end of the year, but thankfully we did reach that, and now we are at 600. Our ultimate goal, like most YouTubers, are really just the monetization of their channel. And the requirement for that is really at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. So we're quite close to that, and I really hope that by the end of 2022, I'll be able to reach this goal. So what I'm showing here is the hourly chart, but before we go through the details here, I just want to say Merry Christmas Eve to everybody, or Happy Holidays. Hope you're enjoying your time with family and friends today. And basically, it was a simple short week for me. And basically Friday, the markets are closed for both the US and the Globex markets. So I checked the CME website and it does confirm that the Globex market is closed for this week. It was a green week, but unfortunately it's one that really got away from us. I guess I saw the start of the Santa Claus rally. So if you're not aware of the term, basically the last 5 days, it's always been a bullish move, I guess, for the market. And that's just a term that's been used. But anyway, I'll go through what I mean by I gave some back this week. On this very first trade here, quite erratic on my part. Wasn't following my rules, and that's pretty much because I was outside of my norm. I was on vacation. I was just trying to do too many things at once. And then if you check out my short above here, I have a link where, I forgot my laptop charger. But anyway, those are all excuses, I know. But anyway, for this first trade here, we did gain a total of $857.92, but not until after, almost being down almost $3,000 and having to deposit money to my account to potentially avoid any margin calls. So definitely very erratic there. Second trade was a short, and on this trade was $149.46. And this is the only trade that I can say that I was proud of, because I actually was disciplined and followed the usual rules that I have. And then just to continue this crazy erratic week, you can see, I put a circle dark gray here to show that it is a loss. So with this one, I got 6, 8, 12, and you don't see it up here, but an additional 3, 2, 1. So I did a total of 18 contracts, which is, that's a bit too much for the small account that I have. But anyway, with this one, I did end up losing $1,003.92 with about 10 more contracts that I've left over the holiday weekend. In high school, I played soccer, and I had a very interesting coach that pushed you physically, but really pushed you more psychologically. So he would always tell me, all right, if I tell you, don't think of a pink elephant in the room, what are you thinking then? And of course, you'd be thinking of that pink elephant. So with that same logic, I guess I want to basically focus on the positive as opposed to the negative. So I'm not going to talk about the erratic trades I did in the beginning and the end of the week. Instead, I'm just going to focus on the positive, which is what I did right for the week here. So that occurred with this one trade where we had a net profit of $149.46, and I shorted with 6 contracts. Essentially, the first one that I shorted here on our time-based chart, the reason I shorted was, the candles were bearish. And if we look at the MACD across this, after a crossover occurred and it was starting to diverge. And on the stochastic RSI, it was oversold. So that's when I want to short. But I basically wait for the tick base to be in agreement as well. So on the tick base itself, you can see that I waited for on the stochastic RSI to be on the oversold side as well before I entered that short. And if you look, the MACD occurred, 5:53 p.m. So many hours before my entry of 10:51 p.m. in the Pacific time. And basically with this short, 6 contracts, I placed my OCO, I went to bed, and basically I was pretty much stopped out at about 12:40 in the morning. So I was already asleep then. And this is an ideal trade pretty much for me, which I like because first I protected myself, so risk management, I had the OCO, and basically I followed the rules that I put to myself. So this was my only disciplined trade for the week, and that's the only reason why I'm talking about it. The other two, I'm just gonna try to have a short-term memory on it and try not to think about it. Count statement starts from Sunday, December 19th to pretty much today that I'm recording it, Thursday, December 23rd. But just for completion's sake, actually I can't select the next day. But anyway, for the week, this is all we got, to 19th to the 23rd. And if we look at the description here, you can see that I did deposit money to the account. I deposited $5,000. So I'll make sure to subtract that on our ending cash. And main reason for that is really, the erratic trading that I did it in the beginning of the week, which was, I had a fear that I would go into a margin call just because I traded too much and I held on too long. But anyway, if you look at this description, you can see right here, we had a mark-to-market loss of $1,246.50. And then today, Thursday, we had another mark-to-market loss right there of $214. But anyway, our ending cash was $21,561.10. But since we deposited $5,000 to the account, I'm going to subtract $5,000 from that. And then our starting cash was $16,557.64 for a grand total of $3.46. Yes, it's very unfortunate, but it's green, so I guess it's good for social media because the streak continues. But I let it get away because I was already up $1,000 for the week, but I gave it all back on Thursday, and that's how we ended up with $3.46. It's a very, very painful way of trading, but it happens. I just need to basically, pass through this, forget about it, learn from it, and move on, and hopefully end week 52 next week on a great run. $3.46 divided by 40 hours. I was making pretty much 8 cents per hour. And just for the percentage of it, $3.46 divided by what we started with, and basically it was a measly 0.02% for the week. So anyway, that's our week 51. I actually debated the value of sharing this content, but I guess my main thing is I wanted to release this to pretty much greet everyone a Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy your time this weekend. It's a good time when Christmas Eve and Christmas Day just falls in the weekend. It just works out better that way. So enjoy your time. If you had a rough week like me on trading, don't think about it. Just enjoy family time. And we'll be back at it next week to hopefully end the year properly. All right. Please do like and subscribe if you like what you saw today, even though it almost seems pointless releasing this content. But I do appreciate you still coming every week to pretty much check out what I got to offer. If you didn't enjoy anything, please give me another chance, and hopefully next week you'll learn something then or enjoy something. All right, have a good one.